What if I told you that sleeping 8 hours might actually be making you more tired? Sounds backwards, right? But neuroscience shows that sleep quality destroys sleep quantity every single time. And most people get this completely wrong. Here's the truth. You don't need more sleep, you need better sleep. The average person wastes 2 to 3 hours in bed doing absolutely nothing for their body or brain. And I'm about to show you exactly how to cut your sleep time down while waking up more refreshed than you felt in years. Let's break down what science actually says. Number 1. Understand sleep cycles, not hours. Your brain doesn't measure sleep in hours, it measures in 90-minute cycles. Each cycle moves through light sleep, deep sleep, and REM. Waking up in the middle of a cycle? That's why you feel like garbage even after 8 hours. The secret? Sleep in multiples of 90 minutes. 6 hours, 4 cycles, will feel better than 7 hours because you're waking at the cycle's natural end, not interrupting deep sleep. Your body actually wants this rhythm. 2. The 10-3-2-1-0 formula. Neuroscientists use this protocol to optimize sleep quality. 10 hours before bed, no more caffeine. 3 hours before bed, no more food or alcohol. 2 hours before bed, no more work or stress. 1 hour before bed, no more screens. 0, the number of times you hit snooze. This isn't about being perfect. It's about protecting your sleep cycles from the things that fragment them. Even following 3 out of 5 will change your mornings. Temperature hacking. Your core body temperature needs to drop 2 to 3 degrees to trigger deep sleep. Most people's bedrooms are too warm, trapping them in light sleep all night. The hack: keep your room between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Cold room, warm blanket. Studies show this single change can reduce the time it takes to fall asleep by 40% and increase deep sleep by 25%. That's like adding an extra cycle without extra time. Master your wake-up window. The first 30 minutes after waking determine your entire day's energy. Most people destroy this window with snooze buttons and dark rooms. Instead, do this. Wake to light, sunlight, or a sunrise alarm, get 10 to 15 minutes of bright light exposure immediately, and move your body, even 2 minutes of stretching. Why? Light stops melatonin production instantly and triggers cortisol, your natural wake-up hormone. You're literally hacking your circadian rhythm to want to wake up. The Navy SEAL power nap. If you're cutting sleep, you need to recover smart. Navy SEALs use strategic 20-minute naps to reset cognitive function during Hell Week. The rule: nap between 1 and 3 p.m., never longer than 20 minutes. Why? You get the restorative benefits of light sleep without entering deep sleep, which would make you groggy. Set an alarm. Wake up immediately. This adds half a sleep cycle's worth of recovery without adding nighttime hours. Eliminate sleep debt first. Here's what nobody tells you. You can't optimize sleep if you're already running on empty. Sleep debt accumulates like credit card interest. Before cutting hours, spend 2 weeks sleeping 7.5 to 9 hours to reset. Track how you feel. Then start reducing by 30-minute increments using 90-minute cycles. Your body needs a clean slate before you can hack the system. Caffeine timing, not elimination. Most people drink coffee wrong. Caffeine has a 6-hour half-life, meaning that afternoon coffee is still 50% active at bedtime. The strategy: first coffee 90 to 120 minutes after waking when your natural cortisol dip happens. Last coffee before 2 p.m. This aligns with your body's natural rhythm instead of fighting it. You'll need less sleep because your sleep will be cleaner. The brain dump protocol. Your brain can't enter deep sleep if it's still processing the day. Psychologists call this cognitive load, and it keeps you in shallow, useless sleep for hours. Fix it. Spend 5 minutes before bed writing down 3 things you accomplished, 3 things for tomorrow, 1 thing worrying you. This tells your brain it's handled and allows it to actually shut down. Studies show people fall asleep 15 minutes faster using this simple technique. Consistency over everything. Here's the part people hate. Your body doesn't care about weekends. Sleeping in on Saturday destroys the circadian rhythm you built all week. Same bedtime, same wake time, every day, within 30 minutes, even on weekends. Your brain will reward this with deeper cycles and easier wake-ups. The people who sleep less successfully, they're the most consistent. Track, don't guess. You can't optimize what you don't measure. Use your phone's sleep tracking or a wearable to see actual cycle data. Watch for time to fall asleep, goal under 15 minutes, deep sleep percentage, goal 15 to 20%, wake-ups per night, goal under 3. Adjust based on data, not feelings. Feelings lie, data doesn't. Here's what nobody wants to hear. Most people don't need 8 hours, they need discipline. The 8-hour myth came from averages, not optimization. Some of history's highest performers, Leonardo da Vinci, Nikola Tesla, Margaret Thatcher, slept 4 to 6 hours and dominated their fields. But here's the catch. They didn't just sleep less, they slept smarter. They protected their cycles, controlled their environment, and mastered recovery. You can't just cut hours and expect magic. You have to re-engineer the entire process. Sleep less isn't about forcing your body to survive on nothing. It's about maximizing what you give it so efficiently that it needs less to thrive. So, how many of these are you already doing? Drop a number in the comments. And here's the real test. Most people will watch this, feel motivated for 10 seconds, then go back to hitting snooze and wondering why they're always tired. But if you're the type who actually implements, who tests and tracks and refuses to stay average, you already know what to do. If you want more psychology and science that actually works, not the watered-down stuff everyone repeats, subscribe right now. Because on this channel, we don't do motivation, we do optimization. And trust me, once you master sleep, everything else in your life gets easier.